Welcome back to WAS Today, where our WAS today is Trinity, a 1986 release running here on the Apple IIe and Virtual 2. This is an Infocom interactive fiction game from Brian Moriarty, who you may know from Jonathan Blow's The Witness, from one of the audio logs there. Jonathan Blow is apparently a big fan of this game. I have never played it before. I don't think I was familiar with it. Apparently this is the last text adventure Infocom made while financially solvent. And we're going to execute a disk flip here, and I will see you on the other side. Alright, here we are back on side 2 of Trinity. I'm going to press return to continue. Apparently this game does deal with nuclear war and nuclear weapons, so a little bit of a content warning. Yeah, I'm not sure how deep it's going to get. I do have, as I usually do, a walkthrough up, because it's an interactive fiction game. Though it does note that some aspects of the game defy mapping, so we'll see how that turns out. But I'm going to press any key to begin here. It says sharp words between the superpowers, tanks in East Berlin, and now, reports the BBC. Rumors of a satellite blackout. It's enough to spoil your continental breakfast. But the world will have to wait. This is the last day of your $599 London getaway package, and you're determined to soak up as much of that authentic English ambience as you can. So you've left the tour bus behind, ditched the camera, and escaped to Hyde Park for a contemplative stroll through the Kensington Gardens. We're at Palace Gate. A tide of perambulators surges north along the crowded Broad Walk. Shaded glades stretch away to the northwest, and a hint of color marks the western edge of the Flower Walk. Okay. We're at Palace Gate. We're going to go north. The east wind makes it difficult to walk straight. A brooding statue of Queen Victoria faces east. Okay, we're going to buy crumbs. We got a 7-sided coin out of our pocket. Okay, let's see here. We can turn off score notification. We got a point for that. We're gonna get crumbs. We're gonna feed birds. With a bag of crumbs, of course. And then we're gonna examine Ruby. Its finely cut edge sparkles with crimson fire. Okay, all at once a very large bird races out from behind a tree. It snatches away the ruby with its beak, zigzags through a group of tourists, and disappears to the east. Okay. It's time, shrieks the bird woman. Okay. That doesn't seem foreboding at all. Let's go east, though. And go east again. You can still hear the bird woman, apparently. And the large bird is also here. We're chasing it. It seems like we're going to read sign. Hopefully this isn't some event that we need to like actually be chasing the bird, and like reading the sign is going to slow us down. It says, do not walk on the grass. Okay. So go S. We're going to get ball. Apparently there's a lot of nannies here. We got a point for taking the ball. We're gonna go northwest, where we're going to unscrew Gnomon, as you do. You can feel the Gnomon getting more and more wobbly as you unscrew it. Final twist, and it falls with a clatter onto the face of the sundial. We're gonna get Gnomon. Always keep a Gnomon on you, just in case. Got 5 points for a Gnomon. We're gonna go north. We're gonna get bird. Three points. Unfold paper. Let's see if that worked. Unflawed. Nope. Unfold paper. We're gonna read paper. Long water, 4 o'clock. I don't know if we have a time mechanism. So we can read inventory. I'm hesitant to go off script because a lot of these games, like if you take a turn to do something and it's time-based, you can wind up in an unwinnable state. We're gonna go northeast to Lancaster Gate. We're gonna wait until the woman walks away. There's an old woman under the tree. Okay. Struggling to open up an umbrella. Okay, we're gonna wait. Woman circles the tree. Old woman dries her eyes. Okay, so she's shuffling away. Now we can throw ball at umbrella. We had to wait for her to get away to do that. We're gonna get umbrella. Go west. Got 5 points for the umbrella. Go west again. Do some pram pushing. A careless nanny has left her perambulator unattended. We're going to push that pram. We're going to push pram east. Push pram east. I'm kind of curious now, like, how you would discover all this. We're going to open pram. Or, like, you know, how much variance you can have in this game. Open pram. I think we're going to climb in. Climb in pram. As you do. We're gonna open umbrella. We're using our pram as a vehicle here. You zoom down a long slope, barely missing several trees and boulders. Peering over the top of the perambulator, you see the long water coming closer and closer. Unable to stop and too stupid to let go of the umbrella, you bravely close your eyes and pinch your nose shut. Crash! We're in the long water. Okay. You're on a shady path that winds along the western shore of the long water. Looking south, you can see the graceful arch of a bridge, and beyond it, the cool expanse of the River Serpentine. A charming statue stands nearby. You see a bag of crumbs, a gnomon, a piece of paper, and a broken perambulator here. We're gonna get all but pram. So we've crashed our pram. Lost our stuff, had a little yard sale here. We're gonna enter water. We got it back, we're okay. We're unscathed, mostly. You're standing knee-deep in the long water, not far from the western shore. A gleam overhead catches your eye. Oh dear, a missile is hanging motionless in the sky. So apparently that's a Russian nuclear warhead. And the gleam is a shimmering door through time. We're gonna enter door. You can't see any white door here. Okay, that's not what the walkthrough says, so I'm not sure. Maybe we just gotta wait. I don't know. I was gonna. The missile isn't completely motionless. It's falling very, very slowly towards the long water. Okay, it looks like a white door suspended just above the surface of the water. Okay, so that makes more sense. Now that's actually describing a door that I would be able to enter door. Okay, hopefully we can do it this time. We should be in a meadow after this. As you wade to the threshold of a familiar roadrunner flutters past. So that must be the ruby, and its beak gleams enticingly as it slips through the white door. Okay, all color abruptly drains from the landscape. Trees, sky, and sun flatten into a spherical shell with you at the very center. A hissing in your ears becomes a rumble, then a roar as the walls of the shell collapse inward, faster and faster. This way, please. You turn, but see no one. This way, the voice urges. Be quick. The space around you articulates. No, your mind shudders. That's not a direction. It's a perfectly legitimate direction, retorts the voice with cold amusement. Now come along. All right, Trinity, we got late title screen hit here. I think this is the first interactive fiction game I've seen with a late title hit. I like it. You step out of the white door. We're in a meadow. You've discovered a golden meadow, bordered on every side by a dense forest. Okay. We're seeing a meteor streak overhead. We're gonna go north. East. then north. We're gonna get log. And we're gonna get splinter. I don't know entirely where we are right now, or you know what time period we're in either. We're gonna go south, east, southeast. Then we're gonna go west. The Arboretum. Go north. Up. Get axe. It says our sense of direction is very confused. Apparently we're in a Klein bottle or something. I don't know. South. Down. And then it says, at this point, your east-west directions are temporarily confused by the Klein bottle effect. Don't panic. So you can see that the words on the pedestal, the Felix Klein, 1849 to 1925, are reversed now on the base. That was the other way around before. That's our clue, I guess. I don't know. So I don't know if I'm gonna try east here. That's what the guide says. Let's see what happens. I'm assuming this is like the opposite of what the direction I'm supposed to be going. Like I'm trying to go down, but I type up to go down. Is that? Let's find out. We're going up. No, okay. We're at a vertex. So of course, at a vertex, what else would you do? But we're gonna put Nomon in hole. Text adventures will really have you typing all sorts of commands you never thought you would. 22 out of 100. Okay. The Nomon Conquest, remarks a voice in your ear. Okay. We're going to examine sundial. Oh, il y a une horloge qui ne sonne pas. Okay. It's interesting. Okay. Mirror, Zaid, Submet, Tempus, Edax, Rerum. Okay. Man, you can see why Jonathan Blow liked this game. Let's see. Turn brass ring. I'm starting to get the influences here. I'm starting to see it. 2/3 symbol. Then we're going to push lever. The sun is moving. It's our okay. Okay, I guess we're controlling time with our sundial here. This is interesting. Push lever. And then it says down. Down. I'm gonna put paper and coin in pocket. That's what it says. You're not holding that. Get paper and coin. Is that right? Okay, I'm just gonna put paper in pocket, I guess. I don't know what coin it's talking about in the walkthrough here. Okay, sure. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us later. We'll find out. South. Southeast. West. North. We're still in backwards territory. Up. Okay, so we gotta go up and around, I think. South. Down. And then we'll be back in the normal world. Okay. Felix Klein. Okay. Yeah, back in normal world. Okay. Go east. Northwest. North. Drop axe. Once again, like whenever a walkthrough like this has you dropping things at a seemingly specific place, I'm like, I don't really know if that's just inventory management or where they decided to do the inventory management. Anyway, we're gonna go north, north, north. Into a cemetery. No, that's not where we're gonna stop though. We're gonna go to an ossuary. Ossuary. Barrow White mutters a voice in your ear. Okay. Something you'd like to have muttered in your ear. Enter door. You explore the door's edge with a timid foot. Okay. You're in a narrow underground chamber. Okay, we're gonna get lantern. Always good to have a lantern in an adventure game, folks. Get a point for it. West. Gonna get walkie-talkie. Get that walkie-talkie here. Then we're gonna turn on our lantern that we just got. And this says we're gonna drop it. That seems ill-advised, but maybe we gotta do it so that we can do some things here. We're gonna drop it, we're gonna go west. I'm gonna put Splinter in crevice. So we can get that skink. Gotta get that skink. Get skink. Kind of like the Dark Souls lizards, you know? Put skink in pocket. Go east. Now that we got that skink, we're gonna get lantern again. We're gonna go east and enter door. I'm gonna search fertilizer after this. I'm gonna just dig through some fertilizer. No. Oh, that was the white door. I didn't realize. Okay. So search fertilizer. And get key. Skeleton key. Nice. Go south. You can feel the skink moving in your pocket. A barrow white is lurking in the darkness close at hand. A small hole is visible in the wall. We're going to put key in hole. Okay, we're going to turn key. It's a satisfying click. To open up a hidden slope. Okay. We're ticking off the barrow white. I guess that's fine. We are going to go down. The slippery tracks behind us, and then we're going to turn lantern off. Then we're going to hit icicle with umbrella. Then we're going to get icicle. Hopefully it doesn't melt in our pocket. I don't know, and hopefully it doesn't, you know, disturb the skink. We go east. 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 And go up. Up. Down. We're gonna enter the Konami code here. We're gonna go up, up, down, down. Okay. Gonna go east. Northeast. Has anybody put the Konami code in an interactive fiction game? That'd be a good way to do it. East. I'm gonna put icicle on lump. Why wouldn't you? A glowing lump of metal. Okay. The icicle disappears in a hissing cloud as it touches the hot lump of metal. The steam clears. The surface of the lump is black and wet. Got 3 points for that. You can feel the walkie-talkie pulling towards the lump of metal. Did we just magnetize it somehow? Anyway, or maybe it was already magnetized, or maybe it was like part of a... Oh, part of like an asteroid or something? That makes sense. It was like part of a crater. That makes sense. Okay. But after we put icicle on lump, we're gonna go west. Southwest. West. We're gonna drop lantern, walkie-talkie, and umbrella. I don't know if the interpreter does not like the Oxford comma, but this is just the way it's written in the guide, so I'm gonna follow it instead of having to type that twice. Then we're gonna go up and up. Our skink is scratching restlessly now. Let's see here. We're gonna pull lever. This feels very mist-like as well. We're gonna turn brass ring to 4th symbol. I'm gonna kind of repeat the same process, it seems like, each time we do this. Push lever down. Down. Except this time we've got a skink with us, so you know, we're ready for anything. We get axe. East. North. West. I'm finally going to use that axe. We're going to cut tree with axe at chasm's brink here. A flabby pop. There's some great pros here. And push tree north. All right, I got 3 points for that. And go north. This is okay. The white door is wide open. Okay. And enter door. We're gonna go down. We cross the brink of the white door to scaffold. Whoever threw this place together wasn't too worried about permanence. Okay. We're beside a monstrous conglomeration of pipes, compressors, and pressure valves that fills most of the building. Okay, we got the open white door here. Our old friend, but we're gonna go down. We're gonna open box. I'm gonna push toggle. And then, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna push button. Zero minus 7 minutes. Okay, south. Northwest. Switch to 103. Okay, we're gonna wait. It says wait until the tide rises and the coconut begins to float in the water. Okay. Well, I don't think I see coconut yet. Tide is rising, okay. Gnomon can tether time or tide. Okay. I'm gonna wait still. Detonator check go, okay. It's a bald-nosed dolphin. Skink is still squirming around. We still haven't seen the coconut, so I'm just gonna keep waiting. Skink is restless. Okay, a faint plop draws her eyes to the eyelid. Okay, there's now a coconut lying at the water's edge. Okay. Can I get... Dolphin stands on its tail. Do I do... Okay, do I point at coconut now, or... Get that dolphin to bring us a coconut. I think that's what's gonna happen here. Let's see. Geo, sink at 3, 2, 1 mark. You can feel it. Okay. Tide hasn't risen enough yet. Does that count as a wait? Should I try repeating this? Okay. I feel like this is better than waiting because I feel like each time it's also doing a wait. And I don't know, you know, when when the tide's gonna be risen up, aside from pointing at the coconut. Just gonna keep on pointing at that coconut. Okay, now we can get coconut. Got 3 points for that. Let's go southeast. get out of here. I think there's probably going to be a nuclear detonation soon, so let's go north. Up. Enter door. I don't think I want to be around when that gets down to 0. Hopefully this coconut is worth it. I'm gonna go south. East. Then south. Then west, where we can drop axe and coconut. We're gonna go back to our Gnomon a little bit here. Maybe we can't have the axe on us when we're doing the Gnomon because it has to drop the axe every time. Or maybe there's some kind of inventory thing going on, I don't know. Anyway, go up. Up again. From halfway up to all the way up. Then we're gonna pull lever again. And this time we're gonna turn the brass ring to 5th symbol. And then we're going to do the old push lever down, down. Where do you think we're going to wind up next? Who can say? Down. Down. We're going to go east. I'm gonna leave the axe this time. I'm gonna go northeast. Northwest. For old friend, the white door. Oh, wait, no, not the white door. It's a cottage door. Okay, never mind. We're gonna open door this time, not enter door. Open door. East. There's an iron cauldron, brown with the crust of years. Squatting in the middle of this tiny chamber, coils of steam writhe from its depths, filling the air with a greasy stench that makes your nose wrinkle. Luckily, the front door is wide open. Another door leading east is closed. A crudely drawn map hangs upon the wall. The biggest book you've ever seen lies open on a pedestal in the corner. There's a birdcage here. Inside the birdcage, you see a magpie. You can feel the skink moving in your pocket. Awk, milk and honey. Awk. So we're gonna wait. Apparently the magpie is going to give us complete instructions. Milk and honey, fresh whole lizard. Okay, so milk and honey, fresh whole lizard. Is that when will we know when the instructions are complete? I'm not sure. Wait. Fresh whole lizard. Okay, milk and honey, fresh whole lizard. So we got some fresh whole lizard. It seems like. I don't know if this waiting is gonna. Killed in the light of a crescent moon. Okay. Once again, I'm not sure I'm gonna know when these instructions are done. Crescent moon. Okay. Mix them with a pinch of garlic, okay. Hopefully I don't need to be writing this down. Does it go boom? Okay. This is a very, informed magpie. Okay, I think they're looping around. So milk and honey, lizard, pinch of garlic, moon, stand back. Okay, that sounds right. Open back door. Open cage. So hopefully the magpie gave us instructions. I think they're gonna fly off now. Let's see. Yeah, okay. But we need that cage. We're gonna get cage. Then we go east. Got a point for the cage. I'm gonna search refuse. I brought in clove of garlic, but you know, I seem to recall somebody was just talking about garlic. I'm gonna enter white door. We're gonna get that garlic. Back once again. We're gonna go down. Okay, I think this sounds like you know, we're in a Russian nuclear experiment now. Down. Northeast. Northeast. We're going to examine Fisher. I know what we're gonna use the lizard for, but we're gonna get lemming. No, I'm not sure what we're gonna use the lemming for. We're gonna put lemming in cage. Good thing we got that cage. Otherwise, we'd have the skink and the lizard violently squirming. Okay. It bit us. Okay, we got a point for that. Now we're gonna have constant lemming and skink updates. It seems like we're gonna close cage. Gotta remember to do everything here. Southwest. Southwest. We're gonna go up. Enter door. Then we're gonna go do a lot of directional stuff here. And go west, west, southeast, southwest, west. 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 Southeast. Southwest. West. Then we're going to drop cage and garlic and go back up to our old friend, the Gnomon. Got our inventory pile here. We're going to go up, up, get back to the Gnomon. So we can pull that lever, and you know what we're going to do this time? We're going to do the 6th symbol. I don't know entirely if there's a way to discover, like, on your own without trial and error what these symbols correspond to. Maybe there's something you can read in the game or in the documentation. But I'm just following this walkthrough here. We're gonna go down, down. We're gonna get umbrella. I mean, previously we already used the umbrella to ride the pram. So I don't know what we're gonna use it for now. Go east, east. And we are going to enter door. We're in empty air, we're in thin air. We're 1,400 feet above a small city, falling straight down at a velocity of 70 miles an hour. Great. Good thing we got that umbrella. That's how physics works. Open umbrella. Fly speeds in the fury of your descent. Okay, that makes sense. We slowed to a leisurely drift. Okay. That's quite impressive. To make a safe landing here. Okay. See a bag of crumbs and umbrella. We're gonna get bag and umbrella. And then we're gonna do everyone's favorite interactive fiction pastime and wait. I'm gonna wait until girl notices us. Be like, hey, who's that guy with a lizard in his pocket? I think we left the cage with our lemming behind, so. A little girl races between the scenes, hot on the trail of a dragonfly. She trips and sprawls across the sand, laughing with hysterical glee. Then she sees you. At first, you're sure she's going to scream. Her eyes dart back and forth between you and the teachers. You can see a cry forming on her lips. Suddenly, the umbrella in your hand, catches her eye. You watch her expression soften from fear to curiosity. So we're going to give umbrella to girl. Okay. That's it. We go east. And get spade. She really likes that umbrella. We're going to get paper from pocket. Then we're gonna give paper to girl. Okay. So I think we time traveled back to have her make the origami, which we will later get. That seems like it's reasonable. And we used an umbrella that's now in a time loop. Probably fine. Probably nothing to worry about. We're gonna go west. We're gonna climb on bird. Oh, so maybe not. No. I spoke too soon. We're gonna climb on that bird. Now we're soaring on the back of a giant bird. Okay. So we climbed on. Now we're gonna enter door, as you do. It's quite the sequence of events there. Go back to our good friend, the Gnomon. We're gonna go west. West. And this time we're gonna do the second symbol. I think we've done that before, so I don't know. Maybe we're going back. Let's find out. Drops fade. Up. Up. Our lemming is trembling with agitation now. We're gonna pull lever. This should all be like muscle memory for me now. Been to the Gnomon so many times. We're gonna turn brass ring to second symbol. Gonna push lever. Go down. Go down. Gonna get axe. Our trusty axe. Go east. Northeast. And east again. Now we're gonna get lump. Go west. 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 And go northwest. Okay, we're gonna enter dish, it says. Sort of some interesting concepts going on here. So we're gonna be in a big soap bubble. We're gonna wait. Now that we're in a soap bubble, atoms or systems into ruin hurled, and now a bubble bursts, and now a world. Alexander Pope, okay. That flabby pop again. So we should wait until we're on the ground in the bubble, is what it says. It says wait 2 turns. So I don't know. I've already waited 2 turns. Should I try to go south? Okay. Let's go southwest. We're still in a soap bubble. The soapy film is sagging a bit. It says save game here, but I don't believe in that. I'm going to enter door. We're still in the bubble. And we're in Earth orbit in a soap bubble. We're 500 miles above a sea of ice, hurtling in profound silence over the Arctic atmosphere. Layers of crimson and violet describe the curve of the horizon, blending imperceptibly into a black sky crowded with stars. The soapy film around you freezes instantly, but remains intact. The white door drops away behind you. Okay. Yeah, so this is gonna go well. We're gonna get skink. Is this really what they meant by, you know, doing it in the moonlight? I don't think so, but kill skink. Okay, it says we need to wait until the satellite is headed directly at the white door. The magnet we got earlier is pulling us and the satellite together. Let's see here. Okay. Bounced off the satellite. Okay. Where no mon has gone before. Okay. So I think we're still waiting. Still waiting. Heading straight for the white door. Okay, so now it says cut bubble with axe. Hopefully this is the right time to do it. Cut bubble with axe. Let's see what happens. You're blown violently away from the satellite. Straight towards the white door. Okay. Alright, we blew up the satellite right as we went through the white door. We're back at a waterfall here. So we're going to go east. Once we load up here, we're going to go east. Back to our Nomon. East. Up. Up. Pull lever. This time we're going to go to the seventh symbol. Turn brass ring to 7th symbol. Apparently this is the last time we have to do this. We'll find out. I don't know. Skeptical. Done a lot of Nomon turning so far. We're going to push lever. Down. Down. We're going to get coconut and garlic. To prepare our ritual, you know, get coconut and garlic. And then we're going to go northeast. And we're going to reach and hive. All right, so we've got a giant bee spit polishing its stinger. And yeah, we're going to go west. West. Oh, we managed to kite the bee to a Venus flytrap. Okay, then we're gonna go east. East. And we're gonna reach and hive again. There's only one bee in each beehive. That's how it works, right? Got some honey. Got 3 points for that. We're gonna go east. Northwest. Then east. We're gonna drop coconut. We're gonna cut coconut with axe. Still got our axe. So we can take our axe up to the Nomon. Because we just did. I don't think we dropped it and then repicked it up. I'm gonna get coconut. Oh, coconut milk counts as milk. Okay, cool. Pour milk and cauldron. They're fine with alternative milks, oat milk, you know. They're fine with vegan options too. Put hand in cauldron. Probably a good idea, right? Got that honey off our fingers. Okay. We're gonna put skink in cauldron. Put garlic in cauldron. That's all the ingredients. So now we need to step back. We need to go. Let's go west. It feels as if something's about to explode. We're gonna drop coconut. Okay, boom. Powerful concussion sends you sprawling. Your ears ring as you regain your feet. It says we can wait until explosion, but that's already happened. We're gonna go east again. And we're gonna look in cauldron. Get emerald. Why wouldn't you after all that? Let's go west, then southeast, then southwest, then west. Back to our inventory pile, I think. Yep, we're gonna drop axe and get spade. We're gonna go west, west, north to a cemetery. We're gonna enter, a great adventure game instruction. We're gonna open crypt with spade. What else would you open a crypt with? I'm gonna look in crypt. And what do you do after you look in a crypt? You're gonna examine corpse, of course. We're gonna get red and green boot. Let's see. The red boot. Red boot taken, green boot taken. Okay. I'm gonna wear red boot. We're just taking all this guy's stuff. We're gonna wear green boot. Then we're even gonna get shroud. And wear shroud. Probably fine. Not the worst thing we've done so far. Let's see here. Get bandage. Oh man, it's going some places here. Wear bandage. I don't know why we need to do the bandage too. We're gonna look in mouth. Then we're gonna get silver coin. Unfortunately, we're not gonna put the silver coin in our mouth. It doesn't tell us to do that. Maybe we can, but I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna drop spade though. Go south. East. East. And then, only then, are we gonna put emerald in pocket. Then we're gonna get cage, walkie-talkie, and lantern. I assume that's for like inventory management reasons. Walkie-talkie and lantern. Once again, it tells me to save my game here, so we're probably gonna get into a dangerous spot, but I don't believe in saving my game. I'm gonna go southeast. And then here it says we're gonna wait until the ghosts enter the vessel. So I see the vessel. I don't know. I see ghostly fingers. I don't know if I see ghosts yet. Let's wait. The dory draws closer to the shore. Okay. You can make out a dark oarsman at the stern. Okay, wait. Any ghosts yet? A gathering of human shades, pale and gone, silent as death. Okay, probably fine. Let's wait. Until the ghosts enter the vessel. Okay. One by one, they step into the vessel. Okay. And the oarsman, silver coin, and take a seat. Okay. I wonder who that oarsman could be. Anyway. We also now are going to enter vessel. I'm going to go to the underworld, I guess. Give silver coin to oarsman. We're at a sandbar. Didn't think this was where we were gonna wind up, to be honest. We still have our lemming in a cage, and we're gonna go south. And there's our old friend, the white door. So it says to enter door. It says, be sure you have the bag, lantern, walkie-talkie, birdcage, lemming, and emerald in your possession before you continue. I think we do. Lantern, walkie-talkie, bag, birdcage. I think our birdcage has the lemming. Yeah, yeah. And emerald. Yep. Okay, so we should be good. We're gonna enter door. I think now we may actually be getting towards the end game here. I think this might be the Trinity test site. We're in a metal shack, barely 12 feet square. The oak floor is littered with discarded bits of rope, pulleys, and other hardware. A dark light bulb hangs from the ceiling. You can see an exit in the west wall. A 5-foot sphere rests on a bracket in the middle of the floor. Its surface is studded with bolts and crossed with electrical cables, all converging in a box-like enclosure nearby. Yeah, I think we might be at the Trinity nuclear test site. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna open book. Drop lantern. Get cardboard. You can pick out the words focus, groves, and surveillance. Okay. It says examine cardboard. It says read diagram. Okay, it says RD equals POS, BL equals INF, ST equals GND, WH equals DET. Okay, it says in the walkthrough that we might want to write this down. So I'm going to take a picture of it. Let's see if I can read that. RD equals POS, okay. It's a little bit blurry, but I think I can do it. RD equals POS is what I have to remember. After we do that, we're going to put cardboard in pocket. I don't know if that is randomized, and that's why they can't have it in the walkthrough, but we're going to get lantern. It says the people outside should have left by now. So we're going to go west. We're going to go down. Go down. I'm going to drop cage. I'm going to get ruby. Okay. I'm going to put ruby in red boot. Okay. Then we're going to get emerald. Got a wing coming out of our boot now. We're going to put emerald in green boot. Makes sense. Ruby in red. Emerald in green. Okay. So we got wings on both our boots now. Gonna get cage. Northwest. Oh, we're going fast now. Northwest. We're the Roadrunner now. We're gonna go northwest again. Enter Jeep. Examine radio. Examine dial. Exit Jeep. It says push slider to whatever number the radio dial was set to. It says the radio dial was set to 23, so it says let's push slider to 23. Is that right? Pull antenna. It says turn rocket on. You can't see that here. So I'm not sure what we're supposed to be doing here, to be honest. It does say turn rocket on. I don't have a rocket. There's not a rocket here. Do we say turn rocket on into walkie-talkie? I don't know if we're supposed to be like saying that into the walkie-talkie. I'm lost now because yeah, that's all the walkthrough says. You can't see that here. I guess we can just go southeast. Let's see. I feel like this is gonna end poorly for us because we haven't turned the rocket on. I don't know how you would. So we've gone southeast 3 times. We're gonna go total 5 times. Let's open gate. I still don't know if not turning that rocket on is gonna wind up doing something to us. Drop lantern. Then we go east. I'm gonna try to go even faster now because I feel like this is running extremely long. North. There's a rattlesnake here. A roadrunner and a lemming. This is a lot. Enter closet. That's what it says. Closed door. Open cage. Put bag in cage. There's also a lot more loading in this game than I anticipated. This is 1986. I thought, you know, maybe they would have faster loading by now for just, you know, Infocom games. There's graphical text adventures that are a little bit faster than this, turn to turn. And then we're gonna exit closet. Now that we sacrificed our lemming to the rattlesnake. Search workbench. Get screwdriver. Put screwdriver. 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 The distinction between your inventory and your pockets, always an odd one for me. In adventure games or interactive fiction games, put screwdriver in pocket. South. I like that our concerns extend from dying in space to dying by a rattlesnake bite. We're gonna go west. Get knife. Get lantern. We can't forget our lantern. Even at this late stage, open door. Then we're gonna go east, east, southeast. Then we're gonna drop all but lantern. Drop all but is a crucial command to have implemented in your text adventure. Let's go northeast. Turn lantern on. We go up. Get binoculars. A nice pair of binoculars, no less. Go down after we fall in the water, apparently. Yep, down. Once again, we're gonna get binoculars. Thankfully, there's a lantern providing light here. And go up. South. Down. Gotta get all our stuff again. Open cage, get bag, drop cage. Then we're gonna go west 4 times. Three, 4, south twice. And now it says we're going to look at shelter with binoculars. Okay, there's a technician hunched over a stool, clutching a microphone. Okay. And it's along a wooden box, similar to the one you saw under the tower. A steel key is visible in its open padlock. Okay, it says it here we're going to wait until the Roadrunner shows up. Wait. And have, much like the coconut, we're going to have him fetch that key. Point key. Is that right? Point key or point at key? Point key. Get key. Nobody's gonna ask any questions about the giant Roadrunner stealing a key, obviously. Get key north. Let's book it out of here. We're gonna use that key on the similar box at the base of the tower. North. I think north once more. Yep. Now we're at base of tower, where we can unlock box. And we're going to examine panel. And it says examine breaker. And we're going to eavesdrop here. We're going to open breaker. It says listen carefully to a radio conversation, write down the phrase, ask the kid if he connected the line, and make note of which line he names because it changes in every game. I don't see any anything yet. A faint rumble begins to drift across the desert. You peer between the girders to scan the horizon. Headlights, lots of them, converging on the tower from several directions at once, and just minutes away. White with panic, you slam the box shut and crawl off to hide in the desert. But you bowl headfirst into a Joshua tree, and your burial shroud snags on a prickly pear bush, just as 17 jeeps screech to halt around the tower. Within moments, you're surrounded by a dozen MPs, armed and trigger-happy. They answer your polite explanations with curt accusations, punctuated by a few well-placed kicks. Eventually, you're dragged off to meet somebody they call the lieutenant, who will deal with you, you're promised, right after a very important test is concluded. But the lieutenant never appears. Minutes later, he's obliterated by a multi-gigaton atomic blast, along with much of the state of New Mexico. So we're at the river now. You're on a lifeless strip of sand beside a great river. The water is unnaturally dark and still. Ribbons of mist coil across its surface, like ghostly fingers obscuring what lies beyond. As you peer across the river, you notice a lone vessel gliding out of the fog. You can make out a dark oarsman at the stern. The oarsman guides his dory to a soundless landing. Something in the way he crooks his skeletal finger compels you to board. You surrender a silver coin you didn't know you had, take a seat, and wait patiently for your first glimpse of the opposite shore. Your score is 91 points. Okay. Got a rank of historian. I don't know entirely what I did wrong there. I didn't get the guy to fire the rockets, and I wasn't able to eavesdrop on the conversations as a result, and it seems like they just arrest you if that happens, and you die in the nuclear blast. So I think that's going to do it here for me with Trinity for Wazaday, and if you like interactive fiction games for the Apple II like this, then go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow for our next Wazaday.